beloved Reverend Dr. husband, father, and grandfather David Liu Chen. Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. I know that my Redeemer liveth, and he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worm destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see for myself, mine eye shall behold, and not another. Absence from the body is present with the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Pain is a language without words, and so it is untouched by words. Does it help to know my prayers for you are often wordless too, and shaped like tears? Tears are a language God understands. Happy belated birthday, David. What a way to spend your birthday with your loved ones and the love of your heart, Jesus, up in heaven. In 1972, I went to Continental Bible College in Brussels, where I met David, Dorothy, his wife, children Joshua and Joyce. We both graduated with a Bachelor of Theological degree in 1973. It was with great sadness that David left us to be with his beloved Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Our loss is heaven's gain. For you, his friends and neighbors, and his beloved family, wife Dorothy, elder son Joshua, daughters Joyce, Janine, Joan, extended family, daughter-in-law Pamela Chen, son-in-law Jonathan Appleby, 6 grandchildren Rachel, Ethan, Kathy, Reyes, Marcus, and baby Luca. This is a time of sadness and sorrow, as we realize that we will not walk beside him here on earth again, that we will not again listen to his footsteps or hear his voice. But for David, our beloved friend, our loved one, this is a time of great rejoicing, a time of gladness. The 21st November 2020 was not the day he died. It was his coronation day, life eternal. It was then he laid aside his earthly body and entered into the presence of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ he loved and served so faithfully with his heavenly body. This was not David who you saw in the coffin. This was but the house in which he lived for a time among us. He is more alive than any one of us. That 21st November 2020, God looked around in his garden, and he found an empty place. He then looked down upon this earth and saw David's tired face. He put his arms around him and lifted David to rest. God's garden must be beautiful. He always takes the best. He knew that David was suffering. He knew he was in pain. He knew that David would never get well again. He saw the road was getting rough and hills were hard to climb. So he closed David's eyelids and whispered, "Peace be thine." It broke our hearts to lose David, but David did not go alone. A part of us went with him the day God called him home. David, to those whom he loved, when I am gone, release me, let me go. I have so many things to see and do. You mustn't tie yourself to tears. Be happy that we had these previous precious years. I gave you my love. You can only guess how much you gave to me in happiness. I thank you for the love you each have shown, but now it's time I travel all alone. So grieve a while for me, if grieve you must. then you'll let your grief be comforted by trust. It's only for a while that we must part, so bless the memories within your hearts. I won't be far away, for life goes on. So if you need me, call and I will come. Though you can't see me or touch me, I'll be near. And if you listen with your heart, you'll hear all of my love around you, soft and clear. And then, when you must come this way alone, I'll greet you with a smile. Welcome home. Behold, the door was open in heaven. This isn't death, it's glory. Isn't dark, it's light. Isn't stumbling, groping, or even faith, it's sight. This isn't grief, it's having my last tear wiped away. It's sunrise, it's the morning of my bright eternal day. It isn't praying, it's speaking face to face. It's listening and it's glimpsing the wonders of His grace. This is the end of pleading for strength to bear my pain. Not even pain dark memory will ever live again. How did I ever bear the earth's life before I came up higher? Before my soul was granted its even deeper desire. Before I knew this rapture of meeting face to face, the one who sought me, saved me, and kept me by His grace.